have a special guest, and his name is Dr. Romy Paredes. He is a graduate of the University of the Philippines. He's a medical doctor. But what he did was that he took up integrative medicine in the US. Somehow, maybe for most of us who have grown up with Western medicine, there might be certain questions in your mind, as I have questions in my own mind. And we would like to explore the possibilities of how we will be able to integrate not only Western medicine, but also diet, therapy, exercise, and many other things that would be able to help us in making sure that we really mind our heart. So, good morning, Dr. Romy.
Good day, doctor.
Yes, good day. Thank you very much. Um, there are certain things that I would like to ask in regards integrative medicine. Could you tell me about your movement, your transformation from Western medicine first, and then what convinced you?
Yeah, yeah. Um, my story started when I was still a medical student at the University of the Philippines. I was suffering from a chronic allergy called chronic urticaria. I was taking a maintenance antihistamine called cetirizine, brand name Virlix, and I've been taking that for so many years. Because if I don't take it, I get itchy and I cannot study. I've been taking that for so many years. Until one day, I met somebody who told me something that really rocked my thoughts, my beliefs. He told me that the antihistamine can help temporarily, but it can never put an end, a period, to my chronic urticaria. So, being a medical student during that time, and part of my allowance goes to my maintenance drug. So I have no choice but to open my mind. So that's the start of my mind opening. That guy told me that the root cause of my problem is I have a dirty colon. At first, I thought, uh, wow, how could it be? I never learned the connection. But then, gradually, I convinced myself to started cleaning my colon, even without understanding how it will work. And true enough, I was convinced by that guy to do enema. Enema is something that it's just like an under chassis wash on your colon. And I did that, and then after several sessions, there was no improvement. But I was so desperate during that time because it really disturbs my studies. I mean, that allergy. So I kept on doing it, and then after several months, wow, I started decreasing my intake of my antihistamine. And true enough, I finally uh, found the cure to my long time allergy. So that was the beginning of my mind opening. That was my transformation in from opening my mind as a Western philosophy doctor trained to open my mind on the other philosophies of medicine like Eastern philosophy. But let me tell you that I continue to cultivate the theories and principles of Western medicine.
As a sort of as an explanation, even for myself, I also had a transformation, sort of, because we don't quite realize how much we have been indoctrinated in the Western way of thinking. And most of the times, what we do is we just read books, we read journals, and most of the time we sort of close our minds to the other possibilities. It was only when I came back from the US and from Canada, as well as Japan, that I realized that, first of all, it was mostly because we would not be able to utilize a lot of the machines which they had abroad, because in the first place we were just so backward. But the reality was that also the facts of our practice is that there are certain other things that we may have either forgotten or we may have already given less attention to, because it was never really put into our minds that we should do that. No, so somewhere along that way, ako, in the same way as you, would have already transformed our way of practice so that we would be able to integrate a lot of other things. Maybe not to the same extent as you did, but I think a lot of practitioners out there are also doing that. No, okay.